Well, hello everybody and welcome this evening to Paddy's Park. It is the Civil Project Solutions Premier Grade and of course in week 3. Kevin Hollis Glass Pirates, the visitors, the white uniform, Laso Ngatapa, and those famous and distinctive green and white hoops. This year under good coaches, Heath Hawea and Matt Evans. Ngatapa's played some good rugby in the last couple of weeks. They've yet to bring up a win, but have played well in parts. The guys feel as if they could finish better. Certainly got experienced people to help them do that with Campbell Crisp, Jack Westenra and Sam Hudson in the front row. Jackson Ruben Swinton in the middle. A Ngati Pro East Coast referee. Here for Poverty Bay, doing a great job in our Premier Grade competition. Certainly have some tall guys, that Ngatapa forward pack, but so too do Pirates. They set themselves, that's Jody Tuhaka. Very powerful, low to the ground, squat almost squat. Jody Tuhaka. Pirates with the ball and on attack.
There's too many on the side.
Expect to see some good structure here from Pirates. They've dispensed with numbers as such. At least it seems that way, that white shirt. You can't see too many numbers. And big runners. In the midfield for Semival and Rosari, Solomoni Rosari. Will have to make their tackles. Good play here, good continuity. That's CJ Fox Campbell spinning in a tackle, back to the left, back to the blind side. No score, first half. Good industry here from Pirates, willing to work. Truck the ball up. Now penalty here to Ngatapa. They're awarded the first penalty of the game by referee Ruben Swinton. Michael Livingston is the 9 today this evening actually, for Laso Ngatapa. 3 games into the competition. Had a couple of losses. Were held scoreless in the first game that they played against OBM, Enterprise Cars OBM. 16-0 scoreline on Tiny White opening day. Ngatapa, expect them to show well at home. Expect them to play well at home. Jack Westenra, the hooker forward. Nice line out first up for Ngatapa. They want good ball. Heard a whistle, but that's presumably the far side. They've engineered a turnover. So Semival, these big guys that can hold the ball in one hand, sometimes that can be an advantage. They are definitely tough to pick up, these Pirates numbers. The closer you are, the easier it is to tell who's who. I'd be very happy if we stayed at around about that distance for the entire game. Pirates with the ball on attack, looking good. Looking good. Purple patch for Pirates here on attack. They've had a lot of ball. That's Axel Campbell. From memory, his second touch. So the big guy's been involved in general play. These are hard-working forwards, this Pirates pack. Combative, don't mind a scrap. And they look good at the moment. Certainly do, Kevin Hollis Glass Pirates, and they have scored in the corner. So that's an excellent start. McClutchie over there, Connors McClutchie, with the opening try there for Kevin Hollis Glass Pirates, and that be a big confidence builder for Pirates. Obviously, ran up against the tough opposition in the first 2 weeks, but they have played creditably. Ngatapa too, same thing applies. These are 2 teams which, have yet to pick up a win. Winners circle, Waikohu obviously unbeaten, defending champions. So Pirates have made an impressive start. They were persistent. It's going to be tough to Make a kick from the angle, so it's still 5-0. Pirates at the moment, 5-0. Scored in the corner, Kairos McClutchy. They're in 14. So 15, Epa Leviseve Vakalangi. Watch for him. So now Ngatapa here with the kickoff. Pretty much a windless night here. Lovely night for rugby. Lovely evening for night football. Ngatapa fan out, protect the blind side. Skillful. Ngatapa, a good job of recovering. I was given Peter Livingston and Cameron Rowden. I was given Livingston in 11 and Cameron Rowden in 14. I suppose that's what we run with. Ruben Swinton again, another penalty advantage. He's given Ngatapa the first 2 penalties. Strong stuff there from Sam Hudson. Powerful guy, tight head prop. Have some running here, Ngatapa. That's a nice shift a moment ago. You saw the pass from Western up. Ngatapa with some running. National Mountain, and they are in the score. And that's the first Ngatapa try at home. And you know what, 2 tries in, and see that the game is opening up a little. I hope it stays that way. I hope the teams don't tighten up their defence. Lots of missed tackles means lots of tries. So at the moment, 5-all. Nashua Mountain, the centre. They're off a good pass, and good play too from Jack Weston over here, the happy hooker, to make that good pass. So 5-all. One of the things about the modern game, it's defence, defence, defence. Sometimes where lots of tackles are missed, game is twice as exciting. So 5-all. Jackson Ruben Swinton taking a swig, big swig. Understandably so. Ricardo Patricio. Very good value last weekend. Ricardo, right foot kicker, around the corner style. And a bit, yes, well he is. Went off the sideline. He's missed the kick. So still 5-all.
Pile it on now, boys. Pile it on. Go down.
Nashwin with the first try for Ngatapa. Good reward for Ngatapa. Very positive. Mark Green over here on this near side touch. Neville Barwick, known affectionately as Fred on the far side. 2 loyal servants of the game. Jackson Ruben Swinton. This Kyle Hollison here, round about 4 and off the sideline, jump through the ceiling. Really can. He started playing. Okay, the ball has gone forward off Pirates, presumably. Play continues now. Guys are a little high in terms of body position. And have the kick charge there, Ngatapa. Under pressure there for the merest of moments. I love Bernard Neppy. I love his attitude. I love his enthusiasm. Jackson Ruben Swinton over there to talk to assistant referee Mark Green. What did he see? What did referee Green see? Did he see anything? Was there anything to see? These are the sorts of questions that often are asked. CJ Fox Campbell. So we have Jack Fuller and Jacob Samuel on the flanks this evening for Ngatapa. Okay, Livingston has it. Livingston out there in front of Melbourne. Ruling there is the forward pass from referee Ruben Swinton. Good position to make that ruling. Look at Axel Campbell on his way over, tight head prop. Jody Tuhaka next to him. About to have a cup of tea and a chat with the Ngatapa front row. Campbell Chris, who's been around at this level for what, 15, just about 20 years. I can remember when Chris was a flanker. He and the Broadhursts, many years ago. CJ Fox Campbell, you've got to keep a beady eye on him because he is quick and aggressive. Look at Livingston shadowing him. No, Livingston with his knee there. Can you do that with your knee there? Here comes Fox Campbell away to the right. With some pace here, Pirates attacking that blind side down the short side. Still at the moment, 5-all. Don't forget it. Fox Campbell scrambles a pass away. Pirates in what would appear to be a fading light. Fox Campbell with boot to ball. He's playing advantage there to Kevin Hollis Glass Pirates. It was fantastic to pop in on the Pirates guys last year after they'd played OBM, to pop over and just simply see the people there at the club and how enthusiastic they were and how proud they were of what the club was doing. Touch. Lots of good people associated and involved with these clubs. Ngatapa try and build something up from the back here. But you've got to be careful. Going back was Kairos McClutchy. Ball there in the hands of Solomoni Rosari. Good play there by Rosari. Good play, good rugby. Seeing some good rugby from both these teams, but that last kick gave Pirates an opportunity. Put some pressure on Ngatapa. And with boot to ball, I heard a whistle again. And that was referee Ruben Swinton. Controlled the centenary game, of course. Ngāti Pro East Coast centenary game against Poverty Bay last year up there at Whakarua Park in Ruatoria. It was almost scripted. Coast got home in their centenary match as Poverty Bay got home in their 125th match a few years before. It is neat though to see these officials come to the party for local rugby. Now watch this. Have a look at this here. You watch CJ Fox Campbell, the halfback, and watch what Livingston does to him. I don't know whether Livingston will do it again because the referee's on that side. No, he's keeping his distance at the moment. Watch this. No. Okay, the quick heels. That's up Bollingford down the blind side. That last pass looked a little forward. Solid defence over there. On the far side there, those are your rugby people. Swan dries, furry hats. Here in all weathers. Supporting their team no matter how the club has gone during the season. They are consistent. I think that's what you want from fans, really, is consistency. Referee has instead actually ruled that the ball went into touch. I wondered about the pass. That ball thrown in. Well won there by Ngatapa. Western, a good thrower of the ball. Ngatapa under some pressure. Axel Campbell. Strong forward. Try and hold you up. Try and rip the ball from you. That's Axel Campbell. Ngatapa being inventive. Their own side are halfway. And referee again, Ruben Swinton this time with a penalty to Ngatapa. From memory, he's given them the first 3 penalties of the game. Ngatapa, look at Campbell, crisp, hands on hips. Understandably so, rightly so. Sometimes what you want to make sure you do with the line kick is that you find touch in actual fact. Get up there to the 22, Ngatapa. Scored 1 try, Nashville Mooten. I thought he did really well. The light out here is good. It's good for night rugby, but obviously you don't see it exactly as you would during the daytime. Over there on that far side, Senior 1 fixture. Okay, Ngatapa looked pretty good at the line out under some pressure. Michael Livingston under some more pressure now. Watch for Patricio and Mooten to conjure something else up before long. Livingston working down that left side of the ground. Ngatapa, 2 tries in the game, no goals as yet. Last one was probably the most kickable, or the more kickable. Here's Campbell Crispin, he fell. He fell heavily. Did they turn the ball over? That seems to be what the referee's suggesting here. Yes, they did. And good play by Pirates. The discipline from both these teams has been good early on. Pirates with some good play. That's Kyle Hollis with a good ball there from Kyle. Nothing wrong with the pass. Sometimes you try things and they don't come off. Big guy there showing I thought that was a pretty good long pass. Be the tallest guy on the field, Kyle, at over 2 meters. Told me the other night 6'7". I'm sure that boy is 6'8". He's a big one. Dan Law's a big guy. But Wairoa Athletic in the senior ones may have the tallest player in the whole competition, Adrian. Surname escapes me, but he is supposed to be 6'9", I'm told. Playing for Wairoa Athletic. Senior one competition. Axel Campbell at the back of the line out for our Pirates. Wearing the 3. Okay, that's a Kai Hollis good win. CJ Fox Campbell, long pass. Pirates don't mind trucking it up, going hard straight. That's what you've got to do. You've got to go hard. That's a penalty advantage here for Pirates. Pirates continue. Lovely conditions here. A balmy evening. To be honest, they run hard and straight, Pirates. Get those big knees up. If you've got some big knees, get them up. Knees up, Mother Brown from Pirates. Pirates at the moment, 5-all. Encountering now stern resistance in the midfield. CJ Fox Campbell, they probe again on that right side. These guys carry the ball well. CJ Fox Campbell again. Kyle Hollis again. Another penalty this time to Pirates. The second in succession they've received. Second consecutive penalty. Jackson Ruben Swinton has a good manner with the players. Sort of guy you can get on with. And now he's down on one knee. Almost bowed. Okay, that ball touched a Ngatapa player. And what the ruling is here is a knock on from Jackson Ruben Swinton after Pirates had failed to find touch with the line kick. Ngatapa then losing the ball forward. Look at those people over there filming the game on their phones and just lapping it up, loving every single minute of the rugby. They're thrilled to be outside and quite right to have a stool. Scrum. Kaya, 5-all. First half has been interesting. Neville Barwick over there. He has been involved for more than a quarter of a century, more than 30 years. I can remember I was at school and Neville Barwick was refereeing first 15 games. It was back in 1994. It's a long time. Pirates on the run, on the move. And a very, very dangerous outfit if they're allowed to do that. That was Epa Levasevi Vakalangi. Really some strong stuff there in Ngatapa. And Pirates' discipline has been very good to date. These guys play the game with a lot of passion, And they wouldn't be human if sometimes they don't flare up, but so far they've been very good. Hopefully the day will never come when they're sterile without emotion. Jody Tuhaka, where is Jody Tuhaka? He can't be far. He'll be here soon. Jack Westenra to throw the ball into play. Jack Westenra hit his target so far. 5-all, 2 tries, 1 try apiece. Westenra to make the throw. Has targets in Law, Twigley, Grant Law. Lock forward. Westenra to throw the ball into play. Looks composed. Looks to be a pretty good thrower of the ball. Ngatapa with some ball in their own half. Patricio there with a long pass. Bounced off a Ngatapa teammate. Bernard Nepi got to that loose ball quickly. I thought he did well too. Where's Axel Campbell for a run? Axel Campbell, he was available. Ngatapa have the ball, claim the mark. Willie Waitor, Pirates coach. You know, both these teams are well led. They have people in charge of them that don't just know the game, but know how to coach and to play the game the right way. They have been there and done that and been through the mill. And Willie Waitor, who has led Pirates to glory himself on the field, softly spoken, but a man of immense respect. You've got to respect your coach. Pirates. This game has settled a little. We had a couple of exciting tries very early, and ever since then, it's been all about territory and field position. Axel Campbell Look at Jody Tuhaka there. Little brick shed. Front of the line out. Throw to come, Rob Broughton. Kyle Hollis, they've got to get him up again. Going to get Kyle up again. No, they've changed jumpers. Yes, it is going to be Kyle Hollis, and he has caught the ball. Doing well for them at line-out time. And Pirates there put the ball down, unfortunately, because they were in a prime attacking opportunity there. Pirates putting the ball down. Remember that though these players obviously train in evenings, a different thing to train than to play. Jody Tuhaka. Bernard Nepe. Locking with Kaya Hollis. Open side flanker is Richard Green. Richard Green's fantastic player, Richard Green. Very durable. Scored tries, is also in his own right a very good line-out forward, Richard Green. Haven't seen so much of that from him yet, but he is a good line-out option. He's got good hands. Ngatapa's Mike Livingston. Okay, and I don't know what happened on the far side there. I refuse to believe that Livingston fluffed it. Ngatapa still with the scrum feed. They'll come together. Things that go bump in the night. Oh, sorry. Who's this? 11. Yeah. Who's that? It's not Livingston.
Roll away! Roll away! Gotta roll away!
Jackson Reuben Swinton. Five all. Don't know how interested either of these teams would be in trading penalties. Haven't received a kickable penalty, either of these teams. Conversion attempt of Nashwan Mutton's try. Probably the most, well, definitely the most kickable shot they've had. Either of them, either of these teams. 5 all. Rob Broughton wears 19 as the hooker forward. As the players take a break. Kyle Hollis moves over to the sideline. Perhaps for some attention. Maybe to a hand, a wrist. Ngatapa and Pirates. Forward pack to tight five, specifically cooking something up. Who knows what? What you have seen this evening is that guys have some flair in both these teams, and they're given some space to work in. They can score some very good tries. Only seen 2 so far. There are some nerves, understandably. And of course, duck hunting tomorrow for these teams. They'll be out there blasting away. We've had a wonderful reception here, as we always get. You know, Ngatapa is one of those clubs that make you feel very welcome. They're country people. They're great hosts. Throw to come Rob Broughton. Has Kyle Hollis. So one of the things that's going to make, obviously, Pirates more competitive this season, they can win their own line-out ball. That's CJ Fox-Campbell. Willing to run hard and straight. Where that needs to happen, it'll happen. CJ prepares to clear. Campbell. Big men from the Pirates team. Wanting to run forward and straight and hard. Sometimes they hit the ball on the angle. So we had an energetic start to the first half, energetic start to the game, and ever since then, it's quietened down a little. But at any moment, you know, with Kairos McClutchy out here in 14 and Jokasiwa on the other side, that tries could be coming. Ngatapa. Patricio has shown, as he did last week against YMP, that he can score a try as well. Those teams will be in action tomorrow. OBM will be Going out to Waikahu to Tekaraka Domain. And this game here poised interestingly. 5-all. Those people over there, they're having a ball. They're having an absolute ball at the rugby. Ngatapa with some depth in their attack now. And here is Mele for Ngatapa. They hit him hard. That was very, very well done. That was excellent defence because he is a big guy. And to hit him up high like they did in a ball and all tackle, that's what you call ball and all, hit him up high and get him to ground and get him over the touchline, that is a feat of strength. CJ Fox-Campbell, well, it must be a line out, obviously, if he's tackled into touch, unless the assistant referee has a different view. Okay, throw to come from Rob Broughton. Will Broughton hit? Kaya Hollis really gets up. The skyscraper Hollis. Hollis there with the tap ball. Well done. Oh, Campbell Crisp there got through with the tackle. Oh, Campbell Crisp. He was enveloped by Crisp. Crisp there getting to, well, CJ Fox-Campbell. Got his arms around CJ and the ball is loose. Ngatapa are now under pressure here, and it all started with that superb tackle by Campbell Crisp. How about Campbell even skidded? He was skidding in to make the tackle and he made it. 5-all. Ngatapa get out of dodge here. The gunfight at the OK Corral and boot to ball. Penalty here from referee Jackson Ruben Swinton. Ngatapa, as they say, fixing to fine touch. 5-all, they better fine touch. Campbell Crisp showed you that he can still get around. He made that tackle. That was a classic tackle. No question of offside or any of that nonsense. That was a very good tackle. Came through the line. Neville Barwick over there on that far side. They do it for rugby, for the love of the game. Westenra, he's impressed me with the way he's thrown the ball, Westenra. Waiting for the big guys to get to the line out. They seem unhurried. Dan Long got hands to that, and Axel Campbell got hands to his Ngatapa opposite there at the tail of the line out. That's there from Mataku Hall. Okay, they are going Ngatapa with some pace. There's another ball on the field at the moment. Caused some confusion for the players. Penalty now, Ngatapa. The middle of the ground, round about 9 metres over halfway. That was Rob Broughton there. Now referee Ruben Swinton having a word there to Rob Broughton. And Ruben Swinton is one of those referees who will always choose to talk to the players before throwing up the card. I think that's a good thing. There's Dan Law. He's very earnest. He is as honest as the day is long. Great servant of his club. Bernard Nepi taking it in. Looked befuddled there for a moment, but took it all in. Look at that. He's slick with sweat there, referee Ruben Swinton. Just because it's a night game and it's cold doesn't mean you don't work up a sweat. Ricardo Patricio got a fine touch. Got to do it. Okay, fine touch. And these fans, the loyalty of these fans too. There is some silver hair over there on the sideline. Some of these people have come out tonight, members of the community, to support Ngatapa, support rugby, and a fair contingent of Pirates fans here as well. Right now, their club under pressure. Ngatapa with the throw, of course. Patricio found the line. Still 5-all. Look at these lifters getting ready to do their thing. Look at Bernard Nepi. Is that Bernard? Looks like Bernard. They're in the middle of the line out preparing to lift Kai Hollis. He will contest. He can contest. They go to the front, surely. They're going to the middle. Okay, good win there for Ngatapa. Ngatapa there to the middle of the line out, but with good timing. Now the forward shunt. Good play here. That's a Taku Hall at the back. I heard a whistle a moment ago, and there is the big whistle. That's Richard Green, makes his way upfield. Referee Ruben Swinton there blows penalty. It is a great line-out battle here. Both teams with very good jumpers. Here's Jake Melbourne, the Nuggety Melbourne. Patricio to fine touch. Or will he take the shot here? He'll take the shot. Okay, 22-metre line. Score at the moment, as I said before, score at the moment is a 5-all, 2 tries, 1 try apiece. Nashwin Mooten came onto that pass, scored that Ngatapa try. I thought that was a fantastic try. See a little bit of Dan Law. You won't see much of him. He'll be buried in the title night. Ricardo Patricio, 5-all. This for a 3-point lead and a scoreline of 8-5 if it goes over. Be the first goal of the night. Score at the moment 5-0. First half of play. Exciting game, I think. 5-all. Patricio. Be a big moment in the game if he can land one way out wide. Good strike. Okay, and has it for 8-5. So that is good news for Ngatapa as he goes here. Had a big angle, 8-5. 2 tries, 1 penalty goal, only 1 goal in the game, that penalty. Hit by Patricio. Jackson Ruben Swinton. Referee doesn't just keep track of time. He is, of course, the sole judge of law, fact and time. Sometimes you can't help but wonder how much time is left and how much longer do we keep going. Restart to come. Okay. Ngatapa going back towards their own posts under pressure. Good strong stuff there. Good stuff there from Kyle Hollis. He got a hand to it. I think the ball might have bounced off one of his teammates' heads. Ball is loose now, 8-5. So, Ngatapa took the lead late in the first half with that penalty goal. And with that chip kick, okay, they've gone forward. They've certainly gone forward at that point there, CJ Fox Campbell. That's one of the things that veterans do, what you saw CJ Fox Campbell do there. A mistake was made, hard to handle it, but gets there with a reassuring pat on the rump. CJ Fox Campbell is a real asset in this Ngatapa team, or rather in this Pirates team. He is just a determined competitor, keeping Taku Hall honest. A lot of hair out there with this Ngatapa back row. Fuller and Samuel. Okay. Scrum contest has been fairly even. Although this time, Pirates here with a push. What's the ruling here? Okay, play continues. Well, play doesn't continue, actually, for Bollingford. Sometimes these forwards don't get the call as quickly as they might. Tell you what, Bollingford takes him a stop. Look at Sam Hudson there, sweating like anything. And that's because he's been putting in a lot of effort. Big guy's gotten around the park and made his presence felt. I don't know whether somebody just banged on a few extra bulbs, but the lights have certainly gotten brighter in the last little while. Axel Campbell over there with a mouth guard. Kyle Hollis. Jody Tuhaka. One of the things you can do as a prop against your opposite, try and bring your opposing prop as low as you can. Make it hard for him, especially if he's a tall prop. Good luck trying to bring Jody Tuhaka any lower. He's hard to shift. Jackson Ruben Swinton, international touch referee, I think, from memory. Kyle Hollis. Waitoa. It's in Cody Waitoa. These guys, it's been a good, honest effort from Pirates in the first half. And as I said again, it deserves to be remarked upon. The discipline from these teams has been excellent. Dan Law towering there over referee Ruben Swinton. Concerned, did he lose his mouth guard? That's what it is. Okay, Dan Law. He puts his in. I think Fuller put his in. That's a good thing. Rob Broughton. Doing what he loves. Doing what he does best. The eye of the storm, the front rows. Sam Hudson, Campbell Crisp on either side of Western Road. Pirates were strong at that last scrum. Okay, they are scrummaging well. That's our Law, the big guy. He'd be close to 6'6" himself. Okay, Law down the blind side. Round about 3 metres in field. Off this near side touch. Penalty now, Pirates. He was in perfect position there, referee Ruben Swinton. You can say whatever you like, but the fact of the matter is he keeps up with play. He's in the right place at the right time. Not only that, but in terms of the tone that he's set, the control he's exerted, he has been this evening the right man in the right place at the right time. Now, I've enjoyed this first half. Elements of a chess match, of a game of chess, but also you've seen some running play from Nashwin Mooten. Got to see Jody run with the ball earlier. That was a highlight for me. I enjoyed it. Look at Rob Broughton throws the ball in as well as anybody. He and Weston, superb exponents of the throw. Dan Law, Kaya Hollis, these mountains of men. Broughton, I wonder if he'll look for Green or Hollis, because both of them are very capable. It's Kaya, up there for Kaya. Threw a hand up, ball goes loose. CJ Fox Campbell, good restart. That's good play from Bernard Napier, the captain of Pirates, to halfway. Fox Campbell, that ball away wide. They don't want to concede a late try here in Ngatapa. Pirates asking the question, but they stood strong, stood firm there in Ngatapa. Although they have turned the ball over the head there of Nepe. Out to the youngster, that's Cody Waitor. Tell you what, he never played like a young guy, not even when he was a young guy. He's always been hard. At the moment, 8-5, don't forget. 2 tries, 1 penalty goal. Very good tackle there by Fuller, trying to hold his man up. Couldn't quite manage it, but certainly asking the question. Pirates again, is that Neppy again? Reckless disregard for his own well-being. Coming down the right side of the ground. That's Jody Tuaka, has to be. Those little legs wearing there. It was Jody Tuaka wearing upfield. As if he were baking a cake. At the moment, it's 8-5. Could be 8 all after this. The penalty to issue there, referee Ruben Swinton. And the penalty is awarded by referee Ruben Swinton as the bodies fly. Fur flies here at Paddy's Park. 8-5, I love it, this night rugby. Just when you think it's a so-so game, it livens right up. 8-5, look at Campbell Crisp over there, blowing. Steam. Scrum Pirates, that's not what I expected. I thought they'd take the shot at goal. Axel Campbell comes forward for the scrum. So does Jody Tuaka. They must have made their minds up. Hey, we do it now. Here, now. These front row forwards. I'm not sure exactly how much say they've got, but CJ Fox Campbell there to feed the scrum. Got to feed off the energy and the excitement here. There's no such thing as a boring game of rugby. Jackson Ruben Swinton, 8-5. 2 tries, 1 penalty goal. Can Ngatapa hang on towards the end of the first half? They lead 8-5. It's a slender lead. Here under lights. And a good crowd's turned out. I'm not sure. I would think 700, I would think. It's a good crowd in. 8-5. Ngatapa, their side of the ledger, trying desperately hard to hang on. Pirates, utterly determined to score. Look at that Will Bollingford out there. Could play 90 minutes, 100 minutes, 120-minute man. Epeleve Seva Vakalangi over here in 15, threatening mayhem. Pirates attacking scrum. Try to break Ngatapa at the scrum. It's a loose ball situation. And it's now a penalty to Ngatapa. They held on. They were under intense pressure and they held on. I can only assume that scrum wheeled. Maybe they didn't have control of it. Ball just sort of popped out of the side of the scrum. Again, the Ngatapa people, of course, out here, this club famous for its hospitality. They just about kill you with kindness. Kaya Hollis want to pinch a line out from Ngatapa here. Where's Law? Law's normally safe and secure. Dan Law or Grant Law. Samuel's easy to lift. Well, compared with some. Throw to come from Westerner. Westerner to throw. Westerner has thrown the ball really well. And Westerner, well, no. Penalty here, penalty Ngatapa. The catcher was Grant Law. That's the end of the first half, 8-5. Second half is with us at the moment, 8-5. Ngatapa have that lead. Ricardo Patricio kicked the penalty goal. And unfortunately, they kicked the ball out on the full. From the restarted halfway, Ngatapa, which you could call a cardinal sin. Very unusual for Ngatapa to make that kind of mistake at the start of a second half or first half at kickoff. Kick the ball out on the full. Unlike them. Jody Tuhaka. Axel Campbell. Been strong at the scrum. CJ Fox Campbell, classic piece of rugby in the first half. Campbell crisps tackle on CJ Fox Campbell. First scrum of this, the second half, is a Pirates feed. Okay, good scrum platform here. Advantages it to Pirates. Attack on this right side. And they thought they had a running opportunity there, Ngatapa. The first of this, the second half of play. So we've had a lot happen in a very short space of time. The kickoff went out on the full. We had a scrum at halfway and the ball go loose. And Ngatapa see themselves in the clear for a fleeting instant. And at the moment, 8-5. 3-point game, 2 tries, 1 apiece. Broughton's been very good all round, gotten around the park, thrown the ball well, scrummaged well. Now, Pirates find themselves 5 out from the 22. Broughton to throw. Up there for Kaya Hollis. Good contest at the line out. I love it. That's that CJ Fox Campbell on the loose ball, getting the ball back. Ball might have gone forward there. Picked up by referee Ruben Swinton. Picked up the first knock on by Ngatapa. Pirates here on attack. Fact of the matter is, obviously, the field is more brightly lit on this, the grandstand side, or on this, the clubhouse side. Hall over there keeping an eye on proceedings. Pirates with an opportunity to run. They're going to take that opportunity. Heavy tackle in the midfield, but perfectly fair. Referee Ruben Swinton. Full of running still, Pirates. It's been all Pirates in the first 3 or 4 minutes of this, the second half of play. Strong stuff here from Pirates. Tough night out there on that sideline. 8-5. Jacob Samuel lock forward, partnering Grant Law this evening. tall youngster, and for quite some time now, he's been very good value at the line out. Shot at goal, penalty goal about to be taken by Avia Rapati. He is a great talent. Rapati. Still 8-5. Avia Rapati with a shot at goal now. Fairly much in front. It would be Pirates' first goal of the evening. Ngatapa have the only goal there, penalty goal. 2 tries, 1 goal. Avia Rapati, the rightful kicker from the middle of the ground. Round about 8 out from the 22, 7 out from the 22. Early stages, second half of play. Avia Rapati, good balance. Well, the ball falls off the tee there. Referee Ruben Swinton watching on. Of course, no Ngatapa player can attack the kick. Looks a little wide. Was it? Yes, it is. It's wide over there on the left-hand side. So at the moment, it's still 8-5. 2 tries. The Pirates have the ball around about 10 out from their own, well up from halfway. 10 out from halfway. That was the youngster getting the ball up there, Rapati, a moment ago to Axel Campbell. Good play by Campbell. Really good effort there. Really good run. It was short passes, this Pirates crowd. Now willing to run. Blood and treasure in search of that. That was Cody Waitor. Law. That's Jacob Samuel. And the feeling between these clubs has been intense, but there's mutual respect there. Well, what happens here? I think one of the Pirates players was off to score. The ball was well and truly dead, obviously. That's fine. That's a card. That's unfortunate for Pirates. What number? Okay. Well, some would say that a fast game's a good game, and so in terms of that, making an appearance, I don't know whether you call that a cameo or greased lightning, but Pirates lost one to the bin. Having said that, placement's now heading out for Pirates. Still 8-5 to Ngatapa. Western row, who's been pretty efficient in terms of throwing the ball in. It's all business, Hudson. Back here in 6, Jack Fuller. Nick Cave is the 7. Western there with a throw. Great win by Jacob Samuel. Did well at the line out there, Samuel. Patricio with boot to ball. Eyed it. Flew it. That was a very, very good kick by Patricio. Up there to mount some pressure was Tico. Pressure here from Ngatapa. They're looking to pin Pirates in their in that corner, that right corner. Nice hands by Raleigh. Raleigh underneath it. When opportunity knocks, you've got to hang on to the ball. Look at that there, that's a law. There is some feeling in this game now at the start of the second half with the issue of a card. These are healthy, red-blooded males. 8-5, 3-point game. Civil Project Solutions, Premier Rugby. Man, Axel's got a big engine. He has been very good value out there. Lovely pictures. Couldn't get any better. Jack Fuller, the blind side for Ngatapa, preparing to make a tackle here. They may go down the blind side. No, they go open instead. Powerful play here now from Pirates. Strong ball running forwards. That was Will Bollingford, the 8-man, there in support. His support play is of the highest standard. Here's Axel Campbell. I love it. Axel Campbell. He has made a number of runs tonight. He has been great value. Axel Campbell has been worth his weight in gold. Look at that, referee Ruben Swinton having a word to the Ngatapa forwards. Campbell Crisp. You've got to love Campbell Crisp. He's always the last guy back. That's because he's buried at the bottom of the heap. And over the years, some of the wit between these front row forwards and the referees. I think that's Fuller that's coming to the sideline here. Campbell Crisp, he's leaving the field. He's tired. He's played a good game of rugby, Campbell. He's been effective. Brought in the throw. Will it be Kyra too? It's the big guy. Nice win. Long passing here from Pirates. It breaks down there in the midfield. Still able to recover though. Pirates get behind the ball, which is what you have to do. They're down at the moment by 3 points. A good game of rugby out here. Good game of night rugby in 2022 at Paddy's Park. Only 3 weeks into the competition. It is an exciting competition. Dan Law with a tackle. Pirates with some powerful leg drive. And that's Jody Tuhaka. And the lost control of the ball there. Ngatapa continue. And it was as if he was catching butterflies there, Jody Tuhaka. He had a hand on the ball. He could see the ball as the players come together. Jody Tuhaka, he was reaching out for the ball, but it was just too far away. 8-5. 3-point game. Referee Ruben Swinton is now Mark Green. Stalks onto the field to have a word with referee Ruben Swinton. Now what they come up with here could be of major importance. This meeting of the minds. This drama. Also a chance to take a breather. Mark Green, Jackson Ruben Swinton. What will they do? Will they crack the whip? Or will they allow play to continue? Okay. Now a word. Bernard Neppe, he wants Bernard. And of course Dan Law, he wants Dan Law. He's got Dan and Bernard. He's got Law and Neppe. Having a word to them about their players' discipline. Well, Law's very disciplined. And so is Bernard. Bernard's played an excellent game, I think. What will he do here? Okay, penalty Pirates. No, scrum. Scrum Ngatapa. I wonder what would result. Sam Hudson, tight head prop. Jody Tuhaka, he'll fight as hard as anybody. He won't give an inch. Sam Hudson. Tell you what, I've got to tip my hat to these big guys, man. They have played a lot of minutes. They've been very, very good value around the park. Scrummaged well. Taku Hall. Avia Rapani in for CJ Fox Campbell. Avia keeping an eye there. Oh, threw the foot out there. The foot out there. Well, that's what they call a check, isn't it? It's a foot check, I think, is what they call it. Ngatapa trying to get the ball back, recycle the ball, retain possession. Ngatapa with reserve forwards, and these reserve forwards are big guys too. Sam Hudson puts himself in the way. Ngatapa boots a ball there from Jake Melbourne. Ball takes a high bounce. Ngatapa 1 try, only 2 tries in the game, trying to open it up here. Open it up with the Chokasiwa on that far side. This has been a game this evening which has threatened to explode. When I say explode, I mean in terms of tries. It's threatened at any moment for the heavens to open, if you will. Here's Westenra. Westenra throws, good line out win there by Law. Law with a good win. Ngatapa's line out is now more than functional. It's very good. Tough stuff. And that's a powerful centre, 3/4 there, Alaferetti. Semi-Val with good hands here. Ngatapa there with some huge forwards, as I was talking about before, these reserves. No numbers for some of them. They're too big. Okay, Taku Hall up there to Jacob Samuel. Ball loose and went backwards. Did it go backwards? Oh, this was there to make the tackle. It's Grant Law. Looks like Grant Law. Good play, energetic effort there from Grant Law. Still 8-5. No change to the halftime score. Still 8-5. Ngatapa prepared to do it tough. They will do it tough. Nobody does it tougher. Taku Hall, got to go right. Gee, this is strong stuff here. Hard-nosed attack and very determined defence. Pirates, very, very tough to break them up there like that. Hard thing to break them up there like that. Ngatapa, they're still tackling Pirates. They're not dropping off. Gee, this has been some good work. They've pushed Ngatapa back almost to the 10-metre, well, on the 10-metre mark. Now 12 metres into Pirates territory. Under some pressure here, but the ball is dead. Pirates there, you would have to say, were resolute in defence. That's the word. They were resolute. Ngatapa came hard on a number of occasions. Now Jacob Samuel wants some line-out ball. Done his fair share of pushing in the scrum. Sam McDowell out there in the second row now for Ngatapa. Out there for Law, presumably. Sam Hudson, the scrum anchor. Game has been very well attended and very well supported out here this evening. The crowd's been a very good crowd and good humour. They've enjoyed what's been served up. What's been served up has been very good rugby, Premier grade rugby. On field 1, of course, and on field 2, the Civil Project Solutions Senior 1 grade. The quest for the Lou Patterson Cup. Okay, Pirate scrum. A little bit of pushing here. Will Bollingford. Nice play by Bollingford. Good constructive rugby here by Pirates. Well organised. Ngatapa, though, still up by 3 points, 8-5. Change to the halftime score. These massive Pirates front row forwards. Jody Tuhaka. Bulky Tuhaka. Hard running this evening that we've seen from Pirates. So over there in 14, prepared to make his tackle was Suliana Tiko. Ball is loose on the ground. James Law out there in 20 now for Ngatapa. Loose ball situation, guys. passing it behind each other. Play breaks down a little bit. Referee Ruben Swinton will see the ball roll dead. That's Kyle Hollis back in the cover defence. That's a wonderful effort from a lock forward who is over 2 metres tall, that the big guy gets around the ground. And let me tell you, he's a good, tough boy. Kyle Hollis, very tall and all that. Jacob Fuller is tall, mind you. 6'3", didn't look so a moment ago, but hey. There's always someone bigger than you. Speaking of which, Waikohu tomorrow against Enterprise Cars OVM. The mighty figure of Jared Broughton will be in evidence. Jody Tuhaka. They're feisty Pirates and I admire them for it. That's the way they play their rugby. Ngatapa have been very controlled. Very disciplined Ngatapa. Nothing silly. Man, these front row forwards. Wow. Goodness gracious. Taku Hall. About to feed the scrum. Might lose an arm. Moment here, 8-5. 8-5. Really good pressure at the scrum here by our Pirates. I wondered if, well, that's heading into touch. Almost landed in the drink bottles. The camaraderie between the teams in the Civil Project Solutions competitions this season has been very good. You notice it. Breaks and play, big tackles are made. Break a guy almost in half, get up, smile, and give him the shake. What the kids call the bro shake. Throw to come Broughton. Nice play at the line out by Pirates. They are strong in that area. No doubt about it. They are strong in that area, more than hold their own. That's Bollingford there. Powerful. Oh, powerful. Powerful Bollingford. Bollingford there with a memorable run by Bollingford. Going to give the ball some air now, Pirates. They can do that. Loose play. It's a rally. Rally does well. He organises well. Then very, very good play there to floor. I thought that was classic Ngatapa rugby. I thought they were very well organised. You know, that's just a triumph of organisation, frankly. Okay, Ngatapa continue. The moment leading by 3 points. Does that look like Sam Hudson has rumped away to the right. Now back to the left. Full of running here. That rally in the 15. They're moving the ball at pace now, and Pirates there with some big hits there. The right shoulder of Bollingford, among other things, needful things. Hall holds it up. That was the big guy, Sam McDowell. Cop that, they say. So Ngatapa up by 3 points. Is that once again Sam Hudson. McDowell and Hudson, two big guys. Here's Law, the captain, Law. He's a hard man to miss. Law there with a good run, made a metre or so. Very unorthodox here from Ngatapa, very un-Ngatapa-like. That little pop pass out of the ruck was a little messy there for a moment, Taku Hall. Ngatapa continue. Some powerful rugby here by Ngatapa, but Pirates proving a hard nut to crack in terms of straight down the middle. And well might one run. Ricardo Patricio, the classic Latin, looking to run here. Ngatapa, 8-5. You don't need 30 or 40 points for a game to be exciting. An 8-5 game can be exciting. Jacob Samuel, he's feeling the pinch. Look at Sam Hudson, he's feeling the pinch. Guys out there with that high-vis gear. Patricio. Score at the moment, 8-5. If he lands this, it would be 11-5. 8-5 at the moment. Half-time score. Half-time, 8-5, Ngatapa. Patricio. The world is his oyster in a very real sense. An important kick, a climactic moment. Patricio with a very, very important kick. 8-5, this for 11-5. And it is a good kick for 11 points to 5. So Patricio lands a crucial kick, really a crunch kick in the context of the match. Patricio has responded to pressure in the best possible way. Tell you what, I love this rugby football. There's nothing like it. I firmly believe that there's a place for everyone in rugby. Even me. Now Pirates, trailing by 6 points, will need a converted try to win the game and come up with more hard tackles. But they've got to make those tackles at this end of the ground. Ngatapa, of course, with that 6-point advantage. They know that they need to concede a converted try to be vulnerable, but you don't want to throw a bad pass in front of your own posts at your own end. Pirates want to play the waiting game now. They can be patient. They have the advantage. Okay, Pirates full of running here. Solomone Rosari played an excellent game this evening. Made good meters. I don't know if he's turned the ball over or not. Not that I can remember. Ngatapa, some of these big forwards, these big lumps in midfield. Okay, at the 22, up to referee Ruben Swinton. They tap, they run again. They really are turning up the heat here, Pirates. They've raised their energy. They're lifting here, Pirates. They're trying to lift. They got to lift. They're down by 6. Referee Ruben Swinton. Sometimes all that effort, all that passion, it comes to nothing. You do your best. Pirates to fine touch. They're going to tap and run now. Pirates down by 6 points. Bernard Napier comes out for a word there with referee Ruben Swinton. How often does the modern captain come across to the referee and say, hey, I just want you to look at this. Just letting you know that this. The truth is, if you listen to all of them, do your head in. At the moment, 11-5, Patricio with 2 penalty goals. 1 try to Moulton. Will 1 try be enough for Ngatapa? Is 1 try all they need? Will it be all they need in the end? 11-5. Look at Law. Law has his eyes on those Pirates line-out jumpers, trying to work out where it's going. Where is it going? Whether it's the body language, there are cues I know these guys are aware of. Okay. And they've lost the line out on attack, and it's fallen, I think, to Sam Hudson. So Ngatapa have won a line out there against the throw. That hasn't happened too often in this game. It's a low pass, Patricio under pressure in the corner. Finds an angle and does well. Most important thing there when you're in that situation is to find touch. Not a matter of banging one up to halfway. You might be dreaming if you tried to do that. The most important thing to do is to find touch. Look at these people here loving their rugby. Prams, grandparents. You can't leave anyone at home. Got to get out to Civil Produce Solutions Premier Grade Rugby. Kyle Hollis towering there in the line out. He has a magnificent future in rugby if he can stay injury free. Pirates still full of running. They still want to run. That's Kyle Hollis there with a tackle. Good tackle. Question mark on that last pass. Call there is a forward pass, and that's Kyle Hollis getting around and making a tackle. And that's an amazing thing. The youngster getting across there to make the tackle on Western Row. 6'7" or 8 or whatever to get down and make the tackle. Been a great game of rugby out here. Been a great contest. Those people who appreciate a scrum battle or a line-out battle, Axel Axel Campbell's left the field of play now, and he played a very good game, made a tremendous contribution to the game. Hudson there, and he's not going anywhere. Look at McDowell there. Look at Law behind him. Some of those guys are big guys. Law can stir them up, he can inspire them. And how do you do that? Do you do that by telling people what to do? No. You lead by example, which is what he does. And it's also what Bernard Nepe does. They give of themselves everything to the jersey. Pirates coming, needing a converted try, knowing they need it. And tackles are made where they need to be made. And now Ngatapa receive the relieving penalty. That was just very good rugby and very good defence, timing in the tackle. Sometimes you try something like that, you're offside. It doesn't work out. And other times, it does work out. There we have, look at those front row forwards. Man, I got to be honest, at the start of the game, I thought the guys who started the game were big guys, but these reserves make them look like pipsqueaks. Some big front row forwards. They are people of incredible strength, but also mobility and no small skill. Richard Green, guy that does all the work, the gritty work, the work that no one sees. The things that, other players know how good you are, but maybe not the general public. And those guys have been very effective all night. Richard Green's had a hell of a good game, I think. Now we've got a delay here as Ngatapa line-out forwards are of the same mind, we think. Trying to come from Western. There with the lob, too much of a lob. Well, it's one that nobody really wanted. A player is down for Ngatapa. Is that Patricio? I don't know. I can only see him from an unfavourable angle at the moment. Okay, penalty now, Pirates. No, it's yes, it is Patricio. He got a boot. Dan Law. Dan Law, like many of the best Ngatapa captains that I've seen, is just a down-to-earth guy. That's what it is. Just a hard-working, down-to-earth guy. Kai Hollis once more again up there to put pressure on the clearing kick. Tico over there in 14. Jackson Reuben Swinton allowing the subs to come onto the field. Wonder whether that's Cody Whitehall. It's a real battle over there on that far side as well. Still 11-5 on the Patricio penalty goal, his second half penalty goal, remembering that he kicked the only goal of the first half of play. This ball situation again. These giant front row forwards for Ngatapa. Okay. Pirates now in their own half at the wrong end of the ground. (11-5). 6-point game. A game like this, you got to try to understand it's never lost. This is a 7-point game, or 6-point game as it stands. Patricio, he's been very good this evening in terms of finding touch, although once or twice he's tried to chew off a lot of ground. And the rugby has been of an enjoyable standard out here on both grounds tonight. We are told Te Pirahi Pukiriki made an epic contribution. Okay, the ball is well won at the line out by Ngatapa, who have yet more running in them. Play breaks down. They are willing to run. Saw there Peter Livingston coming through. Good pressure there from Livingston. He's a tremendously courageous and gutsy player. All of these guys out here, this is hard rugby. Premier grade rugby, it's a good way to get knocked out. Guys hit like a hammer. Big guys. Will Bollingford. Another marvellous effort tonight from Bollingford at number 8 forward. Plays so well, does everything right. You can't quite put your finger on everything, but he features in everything. Now there is Benito Barry, young replacement halfback. You grow up quickly in the Premier grade. Lovely pass there from Barry. Good service. Tico over there in 14 for Ngatapa. Only had one try to each team. So 2 penalties off the boot of Patricio, right foot. Guys are falling over now or flying. However you choose to wear it. It's a loose ball situation. And Ngatapa are as yet full of running. It was a Tico. Okay, Benito Barry, the little halfback, or reserve halfback. Ngatapa pour in. Penalty now, Ngatapa. Do they try to break them from here? Or does Patricia, will he tap and run there? That was McDowell. McDowell thought better of it. He thought and then thought again. Sometimes it's these tight forwards, they're excited, you know. They don't often get the ball. Patricio. Now, one thing you definitely don't want to do here is kick the ball dead in goal. That happens. Remember, that's the way the second half started. Ball being kicked out on the full by Ngatapa. That obviously is not what you want. Sam Hudson there with the broad back at the front of the line out for Ngatapa. McDowell next to him. Okay, it's McDowell, is it? Well, they feigned to throw the ball to McDowell. Ngatapa are coming close here. That's a Hudson. Oh, no, it's not Hudson, actually. They look like Pukiriki. Massive front row forwards. Reserve front row forwards. Ngatapa now up by 6 points and pressing hard. Ngatapa pressing. Remember, they led by 3 points at halftime. Don't forget that. That's Hudson, Sam Hudson. Short ball! Sam Hudson. It looked like a good short ball. It looked like a good short ball there from Sam Hudson. And play breaks down. Big forwards go down. Okay, time is off. Hudson, I thought Hudson might have given the perfect pop pass. I thought, just for a moment. Still 11-5, still a 6-point game. Western, he's had a good game, all round. Bernard Napier talking to his people. Bernard Napier too is a thoughtful guy. Always has ideas for his players. Always constructive in terms of this is what we need to do. This is how we need to go about it. You don't get just a lot of silly emotion from Bernard Napier. He's a better man than that. Look at those Ngatapa forwards. They played a good game of rugby tonight. McDowell there in the middle of the screen. Next to Law. Westenra. Samuels. And Benito. He looks tiny, doesn't he? Look at Benito Barry over there in the right corner. My goodness. Benito Barry. So at the moment, 11-5. 6-point game. The big guy, the captain, Dan Law. This is Dean Williams. Dean Williams. Magnificent player. Dean Williams under pressure there, and Pirates scramble. Scramble effectively, and there with good hands. Kick off. Ngatapa. There have been very few awkward tackles in this game. That one a little love tap. I don't think anyone's died. Here's Benito Barry, loose ball. Ngatapa looking to drive the stake in if they can. Taylor Houghton about to rejoin the fray. Matt Raleigh, fullback, 15. Ricardo Patricio. Now, if he lands this, would be 14-5. And of course, Pirates would need to score twice. So 11-5 at the moment with a prospect, Patricio, of 14-5. Patricio, an artist at work, a perfectionist. Dan Law towers their center screen. Ricardo Patricio, the long shadow of his captain, falling across his way in. Ricardo Patricio, 11-5, a 6-point game. Patricio, this could be the winning of it. Be very, very hard for Pirates to come back from here. Ricardo Patricio for 14-5. Patricio has landed the goal. And in so landing that goal, Pirates are now 9 points behind. They would need to score twice. Ricardo Patricio gave one spectacular out of this world pass in the first half of play, kicked one penalty goal in the first half, 2 more in the second half, and sometimes in a game of inches, that's all you need. McDell there, see McDell. Wow, how he came forward. McDell. Ball didn't go forward? Obviously not. 14-5. 14-5. 14-5. 14-5. Epic rugby. Pirates now having to try things from inside their own half. That's tough to make that work. 14-5. Patricio now kicks ahead. Boot to ball, it's a good kick. It's a very good kick by Patricio. Livingston's up to chase it. Did the ball go forward? And like a hand of doom, we're free Jackson Reuben Swinton. 14-5. So, Lasso and Ngatapa have won this game here tonight against Kevin Hollis Glass Pirates by 14 points to 5. They led by 8 points to 5 at half time. Only 1 try apiece, but of course the 3 penalty goals as against 1 by Ricardo Patricio. The penalty goal kicked in the first half by Kevin Hollis Glass Pirates over Rapati. So an extremely entertaining game of rugby, only 2 tries in it, but a lot of tough stuff. Good work at the line out, good play, good work at scrum time, very good refereeing standard. Mark Green also assisting with Neville Barwick, Mr. Jackson Reuben Swinton in the middle.